So I'm Craig Ellis. I'm Head of Talent for the Briggs Equipment Group. I'm responsible for recruitment and learning development across the UK and Ireland. We've got 2,000 employees within that, both home-based and office-based. So before we formed the partnership with Talos, some of the struggles we had were around speed of process. Everything we did was manual, so we had manual interventions within every part of our process. Talos has really helped us speed up that process, making sure the candidate journey is as slick as possible, but also making sure manager interaction is there throughout the process, giving them an easy, manageable shortlist. We don't have to utilise emails to send candidates over, so we're also covering ourselves from a GDPR perspective, but also, ensuring that speed of process throughout. Talos has allowed us as a team to be as streamlined as possible with our processes. So right the way through from advertising a vacancy, we can post out to multiple job boards where previously we used to have relationships with each of those job boards. It's sped up our processes in terms of invoicing. We've now got one supplier rather than multiple suppliers, and we're obviously able to leverage then Talos's, buying power with those suppliers. It's also allowed us to manage the process a lot smoother. So from now when a candidate applies, everything's held in the one system. We're not trawling through inboxes to find interview notes. We're not trawling through inboxes to find out whether a candidate's applied previously. Everything we need is housed in the one system. So from a process and a compliance perspective, we tick all those boxes, but we're also seeing an added benefit to managers' time, to our time, and to the candidate's time, improving that process for everyone. It's really hard for me to put a time saving on the system because we've grown substantially throughout the time we've used it. We're now at a point where we've got 16 group companies and we utilise the system in varying degrees across those. What I would say is through our direct sourcing methods and filling 96% of our vacancies direct, we save around about £1 million a year or negate over £1 million a year's cost. That would be agency fees. I think recommending the system for me, I think I've touched on previously, is speed of process. Compliance in an ever-changing world, we're making sure we're GDPR compliant. We're also able to track all of our candidate utilisation. I think cost saving is a big one that we can put in there by leveraging Talos, but also what we're able to do direct sourcing. And I think finally just the support and innovation that we get from the account directors, letting us know what we can implement throughout the system and how we can further improve our processes. Customer service through Talos has been fantastic. When we first started our account, obviously Talos were a lot smaller of a business. We had Kev as our account director. Kev was always on hand to answer any phone calls. As Talos have grown, we've got the introduction now of the online customer portal. Kev's still on hand to answer any phone calls and give us that strategic direction, but what we find through the portal is we get to a specialist person quicker and they're able to support us with those specialist needs. The other part of the process that I really, really like is the innovation we've had through the account. So we're able to come to Talos and say, look, we would actually like our process to look like this. How can you support us? Or get feedback on how other customers are utilising the system, giving us the chance to innovate our processes as well and not reinventing the wheel.